Hi everyone. Today's reading will be general for whoever it resonates to. I'm not going to attach any zodiac sign or any particular kind of tag to it. It will be for whoever finds something useful in my reading. So today I'm going to use the Gilded Tarot as my main deck, and I also have prepared some oracle decks. These are my favorite ones. I'm having the Moonology oracle cards, the Sacred Forest, and Archangel Michael. And after my main reading, I'm just going to pull some cards from the oracle decks. So let's start with this daily reading for today. I'm going to call on all angels and spirit guides and all these positive forces around us that are there to support us, guide us, and inspire us into achieving our highest potential. So I'm going to ask, what are the messages for today coming through from the tarot cards? Okay, what's coming up now? What's coming up here? Oops. The Four of Swords. So that could be either you having to think a lot about something or someone, having to contemplate deeply on your own thoughts, on your own words. This card is not exactly about feelings. You or someone else could be totally detached from their emotions and their feelings, and they're dwelling on either what's being said or the thought pattern somebody had at the time, the quality of the thoughts they had. So this, when you have this card, it means at the time, it's time for passiveness, it's time for rest, it's time for meditation, it's time to clear out any negativity, any negative thoughts before you feel ready to go ahead and do something like take some action or say something. When the card is on a reverse, it means that this time of deep thinking and reflection is coming to an end, and it could be you or it could be the person that you're thinking of right now. They are ready to make a decision about something and they're ready to take action. So let's see what else we get next. What do we get here? The Three of Wands. So this card, as you can see, it shows a man who is looking towards the seas and he's ready to take off somewhere, to go, to travel. Usually means distant travel, going abroad. It could be abroad, or it could be in different town, in different cities, somewhere away from his home, because this card shows me that this person is now turning his back on what is familiar, on his comfort zone, and what he has known until now, which is his hometown behind him, and he's venturing out into the vast seas to seek new opportunities, to seek his happiness, to find something new that will engage him into something more inspiring and something more productive. In our old days, this was the traveling salesman, the traveler, the tradesmen who used to travel on the ships, and they used to seek new opportunities for their business, or new markets, or new people. So in modern everyday life, it could mean that either you or the person that you're thinking of is done thinking. They have decided to take off somewhere, to leave and to travel away, to seek their happiness, to seek adventures, or to just travel somewhere. The Ace of Swords, this is also a decision card, a decision-making card. Aces bring new beginnings. And the swords is to do with the mind and the intellect, and how somebody thinks. They show clarity, they show logic. Again, you could be feeling totally detached from your emotional side. You need to do what's right for you. You need to reconsider the different options or the different ways about something, and then you need to decide which option is best for you. Ace of Swords could also be about communication, a conversation that is totally honest, blunt, truthful, when all the facts and the truth are being laid out there, and therefore you can make your decision based on these facts. Okay, so if you had misunderstandings in the past, when you speak up the truth, that sword will cut through any kind of misunderstanding that was caused, and therefore a new beginning can begin. So let's see what else we get. This card came out, the Devil. So the Devil is when somebody feels trapped in a toxic environment, or they feel trapped in a controlling relationship with someone. It doesn't have to be one-to-one relationship, like a romantic relationship or a man and a woman kind of relationship. It could be any kind of relationship with people in your life. It could be your work colleagues that are being toxic to you. You need to move away from this. You need to free yourself from any toxic, controlling, draining environment that is not for your highest good. It could be a family member, or the whole family system could be really toxic and it's not allowing you freedom to decide what you want to do. So the Devil is something that owns and possesses and is jealous and is all these negative sides of life are represented by the Devil. It could be somebody tries to keep you with them out of greed, out of materialism, out of the things, the material things or the lifestyle that you can provide for them, but they're not giving you the appreciation and the respect back. And I would say the Devil is the worst card. It shows that either you or someone else is under the thumb of someone. They could be using mental tactics, mental manipulation, or emotional manipulation, like guilt trips, like, oh, I told you so, or like, oh, you remember what happened like 50 years ago. And all this is like playing up on somebody's fears, on somebody's insecurities, in order to keep them close. And I would say this card's not good, but somebody needs to make up their mind for themselves what they want to do. And I think they will be leaving, after all this thinking, they will be leaving some toxic situation behind, and they will finally find a freedom, because this card is quite kind of free. The Moon. I need to get a drink of water because my voice is playing up. Be right back. The Moon is about confusion, emotional confusion, and also is about manipulation, but this time it's emotional manipulation. And for example, somebody is aware how something would make you feel. It will be in a negative way, represented by the Devil. And therefore they're saying exactly that thing, that they know it will trigger you. It will trigger some negative reaction based on past experiences in life. And also the Moon is when somebody creates really vague ideas, something very ambiguous and unclear, and is creating confusion in your mind. You don't have the Ace of Swords. You don't have the mental clarity and the sharpness and the facts and the truth about a situation. Therefore, you can make your mind up. You have the confusion, and something might seem in that way, or something might see completely different way. But whoever is fueling this confusion, whether mental or emotional confusion, they are doing it deliberately, with the intention to control you or the person, someone else. So you take it as it resonates to you. I'm seeing that somebody will be moving away from this kind of restrictive, controlling, toxic environment that is intentionally creating fears insecurities or mental and emotional confusion in someone. You see this card. First thing, the moon rules human emotions. Second thing, you see these two creatures here. One is a dog and one is a wolf. And that means that this whole situation could turn out to be very good, which is the dog, the good animal, or it could turn out to be really nasty and vicious and horrible like the wolf is. But whoever you're dealing with is intentionally creating mixed emotions or messed up emotions, and it could be somebody who is going through the highs and then the lows, and then they don't really know how they feel because it's all quite messed up for them. So let's get some more cards just to see what else we will get. What is the outcome of all this situation? I think the outcome will be this person will decide to leave. This person is leaving. It could be physically leaving, removing yourself from this toxic situation, or it could be emotionally being done and disconnecting and detaching with the devil. Knight of Cups and the Empress. These are really, really loving cards, both of them. So the outcome, I asked for outcome. The outcome is the Knight of Cups, which means somebody's either going forward with a romantic offer, a romantic expression of their feelings, of their true feelings, or you are the one who will receive this. So it depends who's the person who was so confused and so messed up and so controlled, and they will decide to go forward and to declare or confess their love for someone, and that someone is the Empress, is the divine feminine, is the only woman. You know, the Empress is a major arcana card, and that represents in a man's life, this is the only woman that can be in his heart. You know, he can have many different dates. No one will be the Empress. The Empress is the one who loves him unconditionally, and she's ready to give her whole life to him because she loves him. So being a major arcana card, this usually means a main female, like a partner, like a life partner or a soul partner, or a wife, or somebody who feels like a wife, somebody who he wants to commit his life to for forever. So I think if you have been struggling with some really confusing situation, if for example, the guy that you're thinking about, or the guy who has been going through all this confusion, he will come forward and he will tell you that he loves you and he has feelings for you, and he will make you his Empress. And the Empress is passively, patiently waiting and nurturing that love to come to fruition. And you could have been waiting for a long time, but he had a lot to deal with. And especially the devil also being a major arcana, this is a lot to deal with. It could be even karmic. That this was a repeating pattern of codependency, of expecting approval from someone, maybe from parents, that he's good enough. But now he doesn't need all this. He has the Empress who loves him unconditionally, which means she loves him just the way he is. Even if he's not perfect. Who's perfect? No one. So I will ask, I don't know which deck. I haven't used this deck for a while. I just want to add a little bit more to my reading just to see what this card shows us. I had to stop doing YouTube videos for a while because I was really ill from like mid-February until end of March, and I had a horrible cough and I could not speak. My voice was really bad and I had a cough and I coughed all the time, so that's why I haven't been doing many long videos. I keep posting on TikTok short videos. You can follow me on TikTok if you like. My tag is @NinaTarot123. That's all one word. So let's see what the Moonology Oracle What are the messages from the spirit realm for the bring love into the situation? New moon in Aquarius. I think that's exactly what this guy will do, because the cups represent his true feelings of love, his emotions. He does have love in his heart for you, whether he have told you or he hasn't told you. He will take action. The knight represents action to be taken. It's not just about talking or thinking or contemplating. He's doing something, and he will bring his cup of love to his Empress, because he loves you too. You gave him all this nurturing love that helped him grow, and now he wants to give his love back to you, and only you, because the Empress is only one. Okay, let's get some cards from the other decks, because that looks very interesting for me. Right, let's shuffle these. So these are the Sacred Forest. I really like this deck. I love it. What do we get here? Sacred Forest. What are the messages for today? What are the messages for today? Freedom. There you go. Freedom. Somebody is freeing themselves for any toxic entanglements, for any controlling people. He doesn't need the approval anymore. He feels as free and as strong and as smart as an eagle. You know, the high-flying eagle soars high above everything else that happens in life, and he sees it from above. He has the eagle eye view on the situation, on his own life, on you. He sees it for what it is from a high perspective now. And the eagle, it says eagle spirit freedom. I think the eagles represent the freedom that a human soul can have to soar, okay. That's really sweet though, because when you look at the images, you see the beautiful unicorn down here. It's this beautiful, pure, kind soul represented by the unicorn. And I think that is you in that situation. And the unicorn is down on earth, so that means you're very grounded to reality. You're a very earthy woman. You are not heading clouds, but you do have a pure heart and good intentions. And that's why the unicorn is painted in white. And there is this guy being the high-flying eagle. He is coming to claim his unicorn, his beautiful soul, who is down there waiting. And she's waiting for him. She's like, where have you been all this time? And he's coming. Look, he's coming. Right, let's have a look. Archangel Michael. This is also one of my most favorite decks. I haven't used that one much. That's why they're so new. They haven't been shuffled. What are the messages from Archangel Michael? What is Archangel Michael wants to tell us? What is Archangel Michael wants to tell us now? What Archangel Michael wants to tell us now? Right, this flipped. And it says, honor and trust your feelings. My prayer. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for supporting, guiding, and protecting me as I listen to and act upon my feelings. Help me understand and express my emotions with love. Oh, hey, there you go. This is the Knight of Cups coming forward to show you his love and the depth of my hand. My hands are shaking. Coming to express the depth of his emotions for you, the depth of the love that he has for his beautiful Empress right here. So I'm going to end this reading now. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments. You can subscribe to my channel if you're new. If if you are being around. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.